because some of the visuals have come in. These are fresh pictures of NHRC team in Malda. And let's get our viewers exactly what is happening. A team from NHRC has reached West Bengal's Malda to assess the situation in the violence-hit areas. And these are the back-to-back updates coming in here on Republic TV. And remember, this is the human rights body team arriving in West Bengal's Malda to visit the violence-hit areas. These are new pictures coming in. And this is following the protest over the Waqf Amendment Act in the state earlier this month. And not just the NHRC team, we also have other visits by the West Bengal governor, the National Commission for Women. A lot of updates coming in. That's why I want to go to Kishalay to help us understand what we can expect next. Kishalay, take our viewers through these pictures that we're getting from the ground in Malda. Yes, Kishalay.
Well, exactly. This is the Parlalpur camp, the camp where the refugees, Hindu refugees, are staying in Malda. An NHRC team, the National Human Rights Commission team, has reached Parlalpur camp. This is a school. This is Parlalpur school where the refugees are being kept. The refugees are staying there for now, and they are being right now. The NHRC team is there in Parlalpur camp, and they are talking to the refugees, the Hindus who lost their homes, who had to flee for their lives. We see the NHRC team in the second floor of Parlalpur High School. This is the school which has been turned into a refugee camp in Malda. All the Hindus who had to flee from Murshidabad had to flee to the adjoining district of Malda, where they are staying in this Parlalpur school. They're staying like refugees, by the way, and probably for the first time in independent India. People from one of the Indian districts, one of the districts within the country, had to flee to another district in order to avoid persecution. The persecuted Hindus are staying in Parlalpur school. The NHRC team has reached there. They are talking to the persecuted Hindu Bengalis. Next, we will see the National Women's Commission team will reach the same area. And also, the governor of West Bengal is also on his way. So it's a very important day where we see that back-to-back updates are taking place. All these teams are reaching Parlalpur camp, after which they are supposed to go to the violence-hit areas as well, because not all the Hindus could come to the camp. Many of them are staying in and around Murshidabad in areas where the violence hit. They also have their shops which were vandalized or burnt or destroyed. All these Hindus whose lives have been destroyed completely, they lost everything that they had. NHRC team will try to understand their loss, their financial loss, their mental stability right now, whether they could be rehabilitated back to their homes or some other measures has to be taken. All that report will be sent to the center as well. So we see live visuals from Malda, where the NHRC team is right now in the Parlalpur camp. On the other hand, we are also seeing that the governor of West Bengal and the NCW team are on route, and they will reach any moment now. Back to the studio.
Yes, yes. And you were speaking about the multiple teams which are arriving at Malda. The main focus is, of course, to meet the refugees and the Hindus who, by the way, the number is in hundreds and hundreds who had to escape to adjoining areas, especially in Malda. And the governor has also said very clearly that the focus would be right now to restore peace at any cost. This is coming in as even the TMC and Mamata Banerjee had asked the governor to delay his visit for a few days. But we are seeing multiple visits today, including the NHRC. Yes, Kishalay.
Well, exactly as you rightly pointed out, the very important part right now is to rehabilitate. We are also seeing governor's frame coming in. He is in the train. The governor is in the train right now, and he's en route. That frame we are also getting. And on the other hand, in Parlalpur camp, NHRC team is already there. These two visuals we are getting live. And also the governor en route is speaking, and he's inside the train. On the other hand, he's en route. He will reach by 3 p.m. today. And
what has happened there is something which should never have happened. But the scepter of violence is showing its ugly head on and off in Bengal in various places. We have to coffin the cult of violence. and drive the last nail on the coffin. That is a task which is necessary to maintain peace and tranquility in Bengal. You know, the dance of death, if I may say so, that is going on wantonly on the streets of Bengal in many places. This kind of cult of violence can never be tolerated at all. We should have a concerted effort at this. All stakeholders have to come together. After visiting the field and sharing the feelings of the people there, the sufferers, the victims, I will certainly have a plan of action to take it in a mission mode, that is to fight against violence at any cost.
Today also you visit, sir. What's your plan today?
See, I'll be going to the rehabilitation camps in Malda. I have also requisitioned the services of Red Cross. Governor is also president of the Red Cross Society. So they are distributing whatever is required there, drinking water, medical kits, food kits, clothes, whatever is required. Because Red Cross is an international organization, they can even operate in the war zones. So I have requisitioned their services in a big way. And today I have asked the chairman, Red Cross, Mr. Patnaik, if need be, get volunteers from other districts also. We are also in touch with the national headquarters of the Red Cross. We will certainly mobilize all resources to bring relief and succor to the affected people.
Sir, also the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee requesting you to today not visit, and day after you can go to these places. So what's that?
I certainly.
Okay, so getting that reaction coming in right now from the West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose, and if we have Kishanle, we can go back to Kishanle. And Kishanle, you were saying that the West Bengal Governor is on a train and he is on his way to visit Malda. And what we need to highlight is that he has spoken about peace, about finding out who is behind this kind of tension. Very important statements coming out from the West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose. Yes, Kishanle.
Well, exactly. Right now, the governor was speaking to the media, and he was very clearly saying that he will be visiting the the Malda camps where the Hindu refugees are there, and he will take care that all the things that they require, their daily necessities are fulfilled, and how they can be rehabilitated. Also about the violence-hit areas, the governor may visit those areas as well. On the other hand, the NHRC team is right now speaking to the Hindus who are there, who are right now being placed in the camp. This camp is very important as this is the only camp where the refugees, Hindu refugees who are refugees in their own state, have been kept for now. And they want rehabilitation. Many of them want to go back to their homes, but also many of them are scared of attacks which can happen again once the central forces are removed. So they want central forces to be posted in Murshidabad and Malda for a longer period of time. The High Court also yesterday the High Court also instructed how that the central forces needs to stay in West Bengal for a longer time as peace has been established yet. On the other hand, the governor himself will be going. He is en route. We were hearing him speaking. He was talking over phone to the officials there, and also he was speaking to the media about how he was speaking to us about how he is very worried about the situation, about the violence, about the repercussion of the violence, and how these refugees have been kept in the refugee camp in Parlalpur High School. That Parlalpur High School, which has turned into a refugee camp now, is one of the important areas where many of these teams and these members will be visiting, and also governor himself, and they will be sending reports. And the adjoining district of Murshidabad, where the violence hit first, is also a place where these teams will be visiting after the camp, according to sources. So all our eyes these areas today as the governor is en route and the teams have already reached the camp and speaking to the victims.